Hello students, very good morning. Welcome to Narayana Live Classes. Today for class 10th students, we are going to discuss assignment number 21 on trigonometry. Let us start with the first question. If x is equal to r into cos theta cos phi, y is equal to r into cos theta sin phi, z is equal to r into sin theta, then what is the value of x square plus y square plus z square? How to do it? First let us find out x square plus y square plus z square. Let us square them and add them. So we have r square cos square theta cos square phi plus r square cos square theta sin square phi plus r square sin square theta. Fine. Now that is otherwise. Let us understand. Let us observe these two. If you observe these two terms, we have r square cos square theta common. So what do you have now? Cos square phi plus sin square phi plus r square sin square theta, of course, as usual. Okay. Now that is equal to r square cos square theta times of cos square phi plus sin square phi is always 1. 1 plus r square sin square theta. In these two, what is common now? R square is common. So what do you have now? Cos square theta plus sin square theta. That is nothing but r square times of 1, that is r square. So x square plus y square plus z square value is how much now? R square. So r square is nothing but first option for us. Fine. Let us see the next question. If sin theta 1 plus sin theta 2 plus sin theta 3 is equal to 3, what is the value of cos theta 1 plus cos theta 2 plus cos theta 3? So one important point here. Sin theta 1 plus sin theta 2 plus sin theta 3 is given as 3. What is that important point? We must know that sin theta always lies between minus 1 and plus 1, of course including them. It takes the values from minus 1 to plus 1, that's all. It cannot be more than 1 or cannot be less than minus 1. Suppose if you want to have the sum of these three as 3, only possibility, each one is 1. Each one is 1. 1 plus 1 plus 1, that is only 3. Suppose if sin theta 1 is less than 1, suppose this is 1, then sin theta 3 value must be more than 1, then only less than 1 plus more than 1 plus 1 becomes 3, which is not a possible case. This is only possible when all sin theta 1, sin theta 2, sin theta 3 are equal to 1 each. So sin theta 1 here, it is only possible when sin theta 1 is equal to sin theta 2 is equal to sin theta 3, that is equal to 1. Each one is 1. So when it is possible, that implies theta 1 is equal to theta 2 is equal to theta 3 is equal to how much? 90 degrees. We all know that sin 90 degrees is 1. So theta 1 is 90 degrees, theta 2 is 90 degrees, as well as theta 3 is also 90 degrees. Therefore, we want cos theta 1. So cos 90 degrees plus cos 90 degrees plus cos 90 degrees. All are 90 degrees. We know that cos 90 degrees value is 0. 0 plus 0 plus 0 is nothing but 0 for us. So the answer for this question is 0 is nothing but first option. Right? Let us see the next question. 1 plus sin A into 1 plus sin B into 1 plus sin C is equal to 1 minus sin A into 1 minus sin B into 1 minus sin C, that is equal to K. Then what is the K value? This is equal to K and this is also equal to K. Right? Now 1 plus sin A into 1 plus sin B into 1 plus sin C times of 1 minus sin A into 1 minus sin B into 1 minus sin C. If at all I multiply these two, the value of this particular term is nothing but K for us. The value of this entire term value is also K. So K into K, what is that? K square. Its resultant value becomes K square. That implies. Next, let us regroup. 1 plus sin A into 1 minus sin A can be stated as 1 minus sin square A. Similarly, 1 minus sin square B and 1 minus sin square C. That is going to be K square. What is 1 minus sin square A for us? Cos square A. What is 1 minus sin square B? Cos square B. What is 1 minus sin square c? Cos square c. That is equal to k square. Therefore, what is k now? Under root of this. So that is plus or minus cos a cos b into cos c. So the value of k is how much here? Plus or minus cos a into cos b into cos c. That is nothing but second option for us. That is the right answer. Now let us see the next question. Log of sine 1 degrees into log of sine 2 degrees into so on log of sine 179 degrees. It looks to be very tough calculation. Log of sine 1 degrees into log of sine 2 degrees. So on. In this so on, somewhere I have log of sine 90 degrees also. What is the relation between them? Product, so on into log of sine 179 degrees. Log 1 degrees, some numeral value will be there. Log sine 2 degrees, some numeral value will be there. But whenever you have log sine 90 degrees, what is the value for that? Sine 90 degrees we have as 1. Log 1. What is the value of log 1? 0. So here we are going to have log of sine 1 degree some value, log of sine 2 degree some value, you don't know what it is exactly, into it is 0 into so on into log of sine 179 degrees. What is the resultant answer now? Every term is multiplied with 0 here. So here the entire value becomes 0. The total value for this given expansion, the expression is nothing but 0 for us. 0 is nothing but second option. That is the right answer. It is a simple question, but you have to know that in between you have log sine 90 degrees and log 1 is 0. That concept, if you know, it is an easy question, right? Let us see the next question. Root over 1 minus cos theta by root 1 plus cos theta. Root over 1 minus cos theta by 1 plus cos theta. That can be written as root over 1 minus cos theta into 1 minus cos theta by 1 plus cos theta into 1 minus cos theta. What we are trying to do here? We are multiplying dividing with 1 minus cos theta. So what is the use? The numerator part becomes 1 minus cos theta whole square. What about the denominator part? The denominator part becomes 1 plus cos theta and 1 minus cos theta is 1 minus cos square theta, or simply you can say the sin square theta. Considering theta is in first quadrant, 1 minus cos theta whole square, 1 minus cos theta we get, sin square theta we get sin theta. Considering theta is acute, we get 1 minus cos theta sin theta is a resultant answer. That is otherwise 1 by sin theta minus cos theta by sin theta. That is cosecant theta minus cot theta. If you split it, 1 by sin theta becomes cosecant theta, cos theta by sin theta becomes cot theta. So cosecant theta minus cot theta is nothing but fourth option. That is the right answer for this question. Okay, so that is the end of this assignment. Thank you. Have a great day.